Dominic Dorset is with us. He plays Kristoff in the touring production of Frozen, coming to the Tanger Center for a big 3-week run. Hey, how are ya?
I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for having me today.
So glad to have you with us. I know you're on the road. You're coming to Greensboro. How long have you been with Frozen?
I started with the tour in September, this past September. So it's coming up on, I want to say 7, 8 months now. And yeah, it's been a great time so far.
I bet. Okay, so this is your first Broadway professional acting gig. You just graduated from college, what, a year ago?
Uh-huh. Yes. Yep. Went to the University of Michigan, graduated last May of 2022, and landed the role. I was auditioning the following month in June when I got
Wow.
offered, and then started rehearsals the following August. So it's been a crazy ride so far, but it's been amazing.
But I know it didn't just start with this. It wasn't just kind of a blip. You've been
Right.
working on this for a while. Tell us your background.
I started musical theater in 4th grade when I brought home a flyer from my local elementary school saying they were doing a production of Mary Poppins, and I was like, yeah, I want to try out for this. This sounds like fun. And got Michael Banks, the young boy in that, kind of right off the bat. And so I was like, all right, I think I got something. I got a knack for this. And just kind of started from there, doing local stuff in my community. Then auditioned for colleges when I was in my senior year of high school, and ended up getting accepted to a couple, and then chose the University of Michigan. And I'm from Michigan originally, so that was right down the street from me. But went there for 4 years, was doing stuff the entire time. Obviously the pandemic happened while I was there, but we found our ways to still have our artistic outlets during that time, and graduated, and now I'm here.
Okay, so tell me, did you see Frozen in the theater when you were a kid?
I had never seen Frozen. I've seen so
What?
many other Disney shows though. I grew up going to Detroit, seeing Lion King, I think was my first one, Mary Poppins, Aladdin. So I'm a Disney fan through and through, but I had never actually seen Frozen.
You had never seen Frozen. Okay, so how then did you prepare for the audition and then when you got the role?
Funny story, the guy who played Kristoff before me, Mason Reeves, was a friend of mine from school. So when he got the part, originally, I was a freshman in college, or I was a sophomore in college, and I was following his journey through all of it. So I was kind of already a little familiar with Kristoff because
Right.
just watching my friend go through the journey, I was just up to date with, what the role was and whatnot. And so when the audition offer came around, I kind of knew what was going on because I knew Kristoff through my friend, and everybody knows Frozen to some extent. I had seen the movie, but I had never seen the Broadway show, so I knew what to pull from a little bit.
Oh, fun. Okay, so you get to play the lovable, great guy, the hero, sort of. How does that, how do you like that, and how does that resonate with you?
I love Kristoff. I think Kristoff's a great guy, and it's always an honor to play a character that you admire. He's inspirational and a role model to me in the sense that he's so selfless. He's very deeply caring about other people, and I aspire to be like that every day. So it's really nice to be able to step into those shoes and to be able to portray that on stage to thousands of people every single night.
Yeah, and I know that when you are on stage, I imagine you look out and you see a lot of little girls in Frozen dresses,
Oh yeah.
and maybe some grown-ups in their costumes as
Yeah.
well. What's
Yeah,
that like?
families come. I mean, it's really inspiring because, not too long ago, I was on that side of things. I was in the audience watching the professional productions, and so to be on the stage now, it's there's not a word for it. It's wonderful, and it's so inspiring to see these families, these kids, these date night couples all here because Frozen's a great story, and it's something that they care about. It's something that brings them so many emotions, whether it's somebody who has a sister, somebody who has children and they're watching their children experience Disney magic. It's wonderful.
So without giving away anything, the secrets, I mean, there's a lot of magic in this show, right?
hmm Lots of it. Yep.
And that's all you're saying. He's like,
I mean,
come see it.
you can always rely on a Disney production to have a great story, great music, but the spectacle of it's going to be incredible as well. Sometimes people forget that. Yes, it's Frozen. It's a show that a lot of kids enjoy, but it's also a Broadway musical. So you're going to have a really, really spectacular special effects and acting and dancing and vocals, and you're going to get all of it. But the Disney magic with all Disney shows, especially Frozen, it's really something that you just have to see. You can't listen, you can't hear about it. If I tell you about it, it's not going to live up to what it's going to actually feel like sitting in the theater, seeing these things unfold on the stage.
We really can't wait. It's going to be so much fun. Dominic, what is it about acting that you love so much? What drives you?
What about acting I love so much? I really, really enjoy getting to meet new people through the characters that I play. Kristoff being one of those characters. I don't know if I've ever played somebody like Kristoff before, and I don't know if I'll ever play somebody like Kristoff again. So I think it's just wonderful to, explore new parts of my identity through characters I play, and discover things about myself that I would have never known had I not encountered this character.
Well, this is certainly a great start to your career, and we will be following you. But first, we can't wait to see you on stage here in Greensboro at the Tanger Center. Thanks for spending some time with us.
Very much. Thank you for having me.
Thanks. Tickets are still available to see Frozen at the Tanger Center May 17th through June 4th. Go to tangercenter.com to find out more.